We back. So, we are down in Malashov. As I said at the end of yesterday's episode, I went and looked. This has to be glitched or something. As I've said a million 10 times, 3 of these are the fighting that you can just redo. For whatever reason, to me, why? The 4th is, I can't remember his name now, but the leader of this little band of thieves. And I just can't interact with them. I can't talk to them, so I don't know what's going on there. So, I'm just going to ignore it. We're going to do this quest instead. Unfortunately, it's nighttime, so I guess I gotta wait. The issue is, we're tired. I was hoping to come down here and be able to sleep, but they don't seem to have a sleeping place here. This is just like a stupid bar, which... not helpful. I looked around. Yeah, there's like nowhere to sleep. So, that's a little unfortunate. Whatever. We need to eat though. I'm all over the place already and it's been like 2 seconds. Wait another few hours. Get this guy out of this stinking house. Sir. Don't talk to my dog.
What are you here for, friend?
Oh, you can spend the night here.
Can I spend the night here? We're not set up for that.
Yeah, I didn't think so. For one
Just
night.
the one night's enough. All I need is to spend the night.
Forgive me, sir. Unless you want to sleep on the hay.
I'll take that.
Matter. I'd even be happy to pay for that bed of hay. All right, I'll pay. Here's some groschen for you.
We just need to get that a little up because we are very
It was
tired.
my pleasure to help you, sir.
What's new around here, innkeeper?
Try asking Hashtal.
Alright.
He's the groom at the Malashov stables.
I'll be sure to
There's
do
always
that.
something to do when animals are involved. Try and ask him.
Working with horses, eh?
Why not? Coin is coin, after all.
You're not
And
wrong.
That's about it, lad.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper.
Now, where's this hay bale?
Where can I sleep here?
There's a little shelter next to the gate with a decent enough straw mattress.
Why is that a thing?
Would it be possible to sleep here sometimes?
Well, I don't know. But if you offer a good price, I reckon you can.
Long term, 50
All right.
bucks? Why not?
I'll pay. I hope that'll be enough.
I doubt I'll ever come back here, but
Thank you, and a good night to you, sir.
yes. Goodbye. Some straw by the gate. I don't see any gate with straw. Wouldn't you think that now... Oh. Never mind. That answers that question. What? Now I got a bed? I don't understand. I guess it made sense to have chosen that option. I'm still angry. I don't have any food. I had all that food. Mostly drinks, but I had food for so long. And then it all got taken during that stinking raid. Ridiculous. Where's... Maid? Maid. I'm gonna buy all your food. Boiled pork liver? Ew. I don't need that much. Just take that. Take some fine wine. That's good.
I'm glad you found what you needed.
I did find what I needed, thank you. Why does that do so little? I would have thought that would have done a lot. Whatever. Where's this idiot? Where's the stable end? Where the heck out here? You're crazy. How does that guy even know what this person needs? Hey. Why are people so against whistling? It's actually kind of crazy. I could see being against throwing rocks at people, because, you know, that's offensive. But whistling? I'm just whistling. Maybe I'm a happy, jolly fella. Ever think of that? I don't think they have. Ooh, that's a nice deer. That's 3 of them. Hello? I haven't really done much on horseback in this game. I don't like how they did the angle with it. Like, what is that? Why is it like that? Off horseback? I'd get both of those in one shot.
Quick!
Kind of ridiculous. A cool little area. We've been here a few times. They got like the garden or whatever on the left. Depending on how this goes. Maybe not. I was gonna say this could be the last episode, but I don't think so. We got the Trosky stuff, and I believe there's a few things there. Why the long face?
Hey, Haftal. Why the long face?
Like I haven't heard that one before.
Sorry.
Didn't you hear what happened?
Nope.
Well, I heard there was an attack.
A bunch of mercenaries with some kind of hellish cannon tore up the stronghold like it was a lump of cheese.
That's horrible.
Horrible, really. The men said they saw you with those murderers.
Couldn't be me.
Do you think I'm crazy? Fighting against
No,
the
yeah,
nobility?
wouldn't be me.
I don't know what
I
you
never
heard.
did that. I've never
I had
dealt with the
nothing to do
cannon.
with it.
But the men said they saw you there.
How do they
Haftal,
know what I
wasn't
look like?
there. Seriously. I'm not some murderer. I'll be the first to die.
Sakra. I'm sorry then. I didn't want to believe it either, but they were so convincing.
And I'm convincing
Don't
as
worry
well.
about it. You've been through enough here.
Listen, Henry, I was just wondering, since you're here, maybe you could help me with something. Von Berghoff is gone, and I've still got one of his horses.
Oh,
He
really?
won't be missing it now, so I thought I could get a few groschen for it. It would definitely help after all this.
Can
I've
I
already got a
see it?
buyer for him from Prague.
And how can I help you?
Now that the fortress is abandoned, a pack of bandits and robbers has sprung up in the area. And, well, they stole the horse from me in the night. If you could find it for me, I'd surely reward you for it.
Okay, what kind
I'd
of
like
horse?
to help you, but chasing
Nah,
a horse
just chose
around
the
the
other one.
countryside is more of a huntsman's job.
It won't be that hard. I know where those bandits are camped. I caught them in the act of breaking into the stables and managed to snag one of them. The others hightailed it with the horse.
Okay,
And
well,
the one you caught
what kind of
snitched
horse
on
is
the
it?
rest.
Well, at first he didn't want to, but after a little persuasion, he
Persuasion
started singing. While
seems
he
like
was still
torture.
breathing, that is.
Oh.
What?
It was an accident. I wanted to hand him over to the bailiff, but he was a sickly fella.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose I was too persuasive.
And what'd you
Well,
use?
Thieving is a dangerous trade.
True,
Keep it
true.
to yourself, all right? He may have been a thief, but I don't want no trouble.
I'll tell the
If
first
you
person
help
I
me,
see.
I'll pay you well.
Why don't you go and find him yourself? That's not gonna happen. What if they already sold it? Yeah, I'll help
Fine.
you.
So what did he tell you?
The woods are thick north of here. He said their camp is in the dry riverbed there. I reckon you'll have to look around a bit.
I'll see what I can do. But no promises.
Thanks, Henry. And
I'm curious
God
if it's
bless
a
you.
better horse. If it is, the boy might try and take it. Find the thieves' camp. No, I'll find that camp. I'll find that camp real good.
Go!
I don't remember, because it's been like a long time now. Not that long, but a few months. The first game, I don't remember it being like this when it comes to running on the horse. Where like, you gotta tap it like that. Like, I feel like it was just, you go or you don't. Like, you're walking or you're sprinting. I don't really like the way that they did the horses in this game. That's just my 2 cents. How far is this? Not too much further. You said north. This, I mean, okay, technically you're going north, but this is more northwest, so,
Quick!
that's a lie. He lied to me. I should go back and kill him. Whoa. Alright, so we're looking for a camp. Realistically, it should be, yeah, on the map.
Quick!
I have my... I don't know what I'm trying to say, but there's positives and negatives to having that perk that shows you everything. Because it gets rid of the exploration, which is kind of a shame. But at the same time, sometimes it's like, bro, like, let me just... I was going to see if I could talk to them, but clearly they don't want to talk. Sometimes you just want to, like, get to the place and be done with it. So, like, sometimes it's nice. Oh, you idiot. Oh, I didn't have to do it all over again. That's nice. Hey, buddy. Bang! Headshot. Bang! Hello, I didn't see you. Bang! That was a good shot. Great shot. Great Scott. Hey. Your stomach was open.
I'm bleeding.
Yeah, you're definitely bleeding. You got shot. And not only were you shot with poison.
I'm bleeding.
Don't worry. I'll help you. That's what you get for being a bandit. I have no sympathy for you, bandit swine. You got anything good on you? Possibly some keys? Anything? I don't really need... oh, keys. I don't really need armor anymore. I got so much in the ways of armor on the horse to sell. Doesn't really do me any good. Oh, I'll take that pancake. I eat food. I'll take the schnapps as well. Where's the horse? Oh, right there. Let's see how we feel about this horse. Are you worth my time of killing these guys? 53 bucks. Is it worth it? No. Will I go for it a second time? Sure. How are you? Bruh. I mean, you ugly. But I'll take you if he allows me to, I'll take it. That'd be kinda cool. New horse. Why not? I don't really like its mane and its tail. Like, I don't really like the braided look. It's just wrong. A horse should have a nice flowing mane and a nice... What the heck happened to you? Whoa. Ironic that we would level up horsemanship after finding a dead horse, but... such is life, I guess. It's really annoying. Recently, I don't know when, but somewhat recently, Steam must have done some kind of UI update or whatever, and I've always got the FPS count on the top left. You can't see, but I can. And they changed like the font of it or something. I don't know. Something's different, and I don't like it. Every time I look at it, it just offends me. When they first did the update, it was in a green text, which you could do before, but mine was never green. Now I switched it back, but it just still doesn't look right. I don't know what the problem is. Whoa! So I got the horse, but see, the thing is, I would like to buy said horse. Oh, bro, you are ugly. Like, why? Why would you do that? You know what I've never understood? Well, not understood, but I never found out. How much of this is tail? Like, do they have like a tail that goes to here? Shut up. Like, how long is their actual tail? I'm not sure.
I apologize.
Where are you? What are you doing in here? Hello.
I've got good news. I found that stolen horse of yours.
And I'd like to buy it.
Where is he?
I left him standing over there.
Glory to you, Henry.
Can I buy
it would
it?
be an awful shame if that marvellous steed ended up in a stew.
That it would.
Here, your share,
but I
as
wanna,
promised.
I want to buy it.
And if you ever want to learn something about horses, stop by.
I will. Thanks.
Can I not buy it? I want to buy the horse.
Careful.
I'd like to... Hey. Buy a horse? What's... Can
I'd like to buy a new
I
horse.
buy Attila?
Excellent. Which one?
Attila.
I've changed my mind.
I'm sorry.
That's so dumb. Where are you going? I would have really liked to have had that. Maybe... I mean, it makes sense. He said he had a buyer, but, like, I'd pay more. What if now that it's, like, in the pen? Stall. I'd like to buy Attila.
I'd like to buy...
Excellent.
I've changed my...
Lame. Should be able to buy it. Okay. Well, I believe that officially marks... Never mind. We have a surprise guest in Grund. New quest. Who would have thought? Ambush. I'm sure they'll find. I don't have time for an ambush. I don't know what this could be. This wasn't here before, which leads me to believe that it must be a continuation of a previous quest that we've just done. Or it's just a quest-gated quest. Open up. Wake up. How goes
How
it?
goes it, innkeep?
Shitty. Absolutely shitty, just so you know. Exactly same shit as yesterday. And I can't wait to see how shitty it's going to be tomorrow.
Probably the same. Well, aren't you in a great
Aren't
mood?
you in a good mood?
I'm in a shitty fucking mood.
So is he. What happened?
Ugh. A pack of filth has taken a liking to my tavern. They come in here like they own the place. Make a mess and steal. They hold nothing sacred. The poor women have to lock themselves away. They're godless swine.
I'll kill him. Perhaps I could help.
But how many of them are there? Maybe I could help you get rid of them.
My limit's
For a
about
few groschen.
Lad,
8. I
you'd
can do
need a
that.
company of pikemen for that. There's
watch.
only 6 or 7 that
I
come
can
in
deal with
here.
that easily.
But I hear they have a camp in the woods. And who knows how many of them are there.
So a large band.
And I
A
could deal
band
with it.
of brutes.
I could deal with it.
Led by a fella they call Eggman. And he's a right brute. Former soldier, they say.
Yeah, what kind of name is Eggman?
Eggman. What
What
kind
is
of
he
a
from
name is
Sonic?
They say he can crack your head open like an egg with a single blow.
Hmm.
But I figure it's because he stinks like a rotten egg. Got breath like a beggar's ballsack. I can always smell his
Ew.
band coming a mile away.
I could take care of him.
that? I'll take care of that riffraff.
By yourself?
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do?
These bands usually don't last long without a leader. I suspect if I get rid of Eggman, the others will leave you be.
Damn it, lad. You certainly have some courage. Taking them on alone. But if you managed, it would help me greatly.
You said something about a camp where they hide. Do you know where it is?
Yeah. But they're always yelling at me to go and get them there, if I've got the balls. You must go northwest from the village, across a stream and then around the big yard where the smelters are. A bit further, still in the same direction, there's a little woods in the middle of a meadow. That's where those bastards hide.
Hold on. I know that camp.
Really?
And there used to be an odd group there. Also bandits, led by a fellow with an arrow in his head. But they're long gone. Your Eggman must have occupied it after them.
Well, excellent.
Oh,
Then you know where
why
to
do
go.
they have
But there's
cats
still one more thing.
that make these
I got
noises?
myself a little potion. I wanted to pour it into their drinks. Next time those swine show themselves. You know what I mean, right? To get rid of them.
Yeah, I
Maybe
can
you'll
understand
find it
what
handy.
poison means.
Fine. I'll take it. Anything else?
Yeah. Once you take care of Eggman, bring me some proof. Not that I don't trust you, just so I can
Sounds like
sleep
you don't trust
calmly
me.
at night.
Fear not. I'm thorough at my work.
Mm-hmm.
And what kind of proof do you have in mind?
I'll leave that up to you. You'll certainly think of something. Just don't bring me any cut-off ears.
That's
Got
what
it?
I thought he was going to
So,
want.
good luck, and be careful.
I did that before for someone. Man, got a lot of women in his room. Alright, Eggman. So he said northwest, eh? The house is on fire. Or is that normal? Oh, that's normal. Okay. Well, as long as it's fine. It's kind of odd that the whole surrounding area is black, but whatever. Seems like no one cares, and looks like it's fine to me. That'd be crazy. Ooh. Is it them right here? Yes. Hello there. Time to get a little sneaky. Did he give me the potion? I don't think he did. I mean, I definitely have poison. I guess he did. And how are we gonna sneak this in? That's the question. What a night. I guess like this. You know, I've never done that. Now, I wonder if I were to just wait like a few hours, if they'd all be dead. I should try that. Let's see what happens. Like I said, I've never done that before, so I don't really know how effective it is. Well, they're still alive, people. But at the same time, I don't want it to be too bright, because it would make it a lot easier to kill them at night. There's quite a bit of them. I think we just forego the poison and start dealing with them. Let's make this a little bit easier for us. Nighthawk. Which way are you going, buddy? Where did he go? Oh.
Get out!
Finally.
Who's he saying to get out to? That's what you get for sleeping on the job. There's one. Two. Three. Numero cuatro.
Oh, shit yourself, aren't you? Alert!
How do you wake up? Well, unfortunate, but Eggman's dead. Hey, I didn't even see you. Get out of there.
Curva! Show what you're made of! Yield!
Nah, I don't think I will, thank you. Shouldn't put your back to your enemy.
Waiting for you.
Well, that works. Hello, Eggman. Oh, his hat. Can always tell a man by his hat. Captain's mace. Okay. Well, if any of them manage to have not been killed, hopefully they get a nice bit of food and die themselves. Wonder what happened if I drank it. A lot of nothing. Okay. Morons. That makes sense, though, as to why that quest wasn't there, because we would have had to have done that other one before. Arrow guy couldn't have been evicted? Evacuated? Sure. He had to have left. Got a little stumbled on those words. Wasn't sure which one I wanted to use. Hello.
God be with you. What would you like?
I got a hat for you.
So I was in Eggman's camp.
Damn. I'm glad you're still alive. Was it bad there? What about
Cats.
Eggman?
You need not fear him any longer.
They usually
taken
only do
care
that
of.
at night. It's now
I
morning.
brought you his hat, so you'll believe me.
Fuck's sake. That's Eggman's pilgrim hat.
It
He was
is.
a pilgrim.
Bollocks! He was a murderer, but that band of his caught a pilgrim. They forced him to walk around the camp until he collapsed from exhaustion. Just like that. For entertainment. Can you believe it? Then Eggman stole his hat.
Damn. Well, now it's yours.
Thanks. I'll wear it in honor of that poor, tormented fellow.
Jeez, everyone's
And how
wearing
about
that hat.
holding a mass for that pilgrim? If he suffered so much on this earth, you could help him on his way to God, right?
That's a very good idea. Thanks, friend. Here's your reward. You deserved it. And may God be with you.
Yes, and you. Oh, wow, you actually just put it on.
Careful.
That's funny. Alright. Now is that finally the end of this place? This is a POI. I don't care about that. Yes. We are finally done with Kutenberg region. Travel. For the first time, and I have no idea how long, a long time, I don't care about that. It's been a very long time. I would say we were here longer than we were in Trosky. But we finally will go back. See what there is. So now are we there or what? Like, where are we? Yeah, I didn't think so. Travel and trade abroad. Transport. Okay. How do I do this? Do I talk to you or something? Like, what are we doing here?
My God, you're all covered in blood.
I want to go to the Trosky region.
You've picked quite a journey. But if you have the coin, then I'm at your service.
Here you
You
go.
are?
All right, wait a mo. I have to load up the cart and get the horses ready. All right, we're ready. We can go.
Let's get going.
Trosky. It's been a while. We gotta go visit the Roma people. Say what's up. Oh, wait. Before we do anything else, I have to go back to the herbalist. Yes. We have to pay her back. We were very cowardly with how we handled that. Never did. Oh. Nice. I don't have to find a random dog and kill it. Perfect. Ah, now this is finally fully discovered. Oh, bro, look at this place. It is tiny. 2 of them there, 2 of them there, 1 there. Ah. It's like home. Okay, journal. Track it. Bring me over here. But why are we moving so fast? See a monk by that side. Okay. Oh
Henry,
no.
Henry,
I knew it
hey,
was gonna be
it's
him.
me.
Why don't you look like a woman?
Do I know you?
Of course you do. Come here and let's have a chat.
I knew it was the second I saw it loaded in, I knew it was gonna be him.
Henry,
My friend!
This is the guy from,
we meet
was
again!
it yesterday?
This can't be a coincidence.
What's up?
Greetings, Bolek. How's your search for the Grail going?
Why is he not
Did you
dressed
pick
as a
up any
woman?
clues at the monastery?
I got in all right, thanks to you. But after that, it all went sour.
You actually dressed up as a woman?
Indeed, I did.
Told you.
I told you it would be a cinch. Come on then.
I was hoping
Tell
to
me
have
what
found
happened.
him dressed
I
as one.
grabbed a dress, tied a scarf on my head, beefed up my bosom, and banged on the monastery gate. A young monk opened the gate, and at first everything went fine. He was very charming. He showed me in. And when I asked him what he could tell a girl, me, about the Grail, he said he'd show me where they kept it hidden.
That's odd, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. And that's when it all went downhill. He dragged me down to some cellar and started groping under my skirts.
Bruh.
He seriously didn't realise you were a man?
No, he couldn't control himself. He kept groping the cabbages I'd stuffed down my cleavage and said they were the finest udders he'd ever seen. I
Little
figured that was
leafy.
offensive. So I smacked him over the head with a piece of wood to cool his ardor.
He killed him. He killed him.
You beat him to death? You can't do that. Murder on sacred ground.
Calm down. He'll be fine. A couple of blows to the belfry never killed anyone.
That's
Besides,
not true.
serves him right. Trying it on with a fair damsel like myself? He was asking for it.
And how did you get out of there?
Mercifully, that pervert had some keys on him. I put on his habit, searched the cellar, and slipped out unarmed.
Did you find anything in there about the Grail?
No. No books, no maps, no parchments, nothing.
Shame.
But I did grab a whole purse load of stuff. And you were the only one to give me advice that was any good. So I'd like to reward you for that. Here you go. I hope you get a good price for it.
Thanks, friend. So, what are you planning? Is your quest at an end?
Not yet. I just need a lead. I feel like I'm so close to the Grail I could reach out and grasp it. I might try asking the millers again. Or maybe get
What
a
are
monk
the
so
odds that
drunk
we
he'll
would
clue
find
me
him
in.
again so
We'll see
soon?
what path the Lord plots for me.
Well, good luck to you, my friend.
Thanks. And like I promised, if I ever find the Grail, I'll seek you out and we'll drink together to the eternal glory of our Lord.
Like, the first time we saw him, I'm gonna say, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago? Probably 2. And then all of a sudden we find him again this quick? A little crazy. There's so many quests here, this is crazy. We're gonna be here for a little while. Yep, sure. Yeah, I got an actual horse now, stupid.
Raise horses?
Yeah, I did see that at one point they had an update where they allowed horse racing. Voivod. I finally did it. I finally got... Where's the guy?
Devlamiro, why are you all covered in bloodlet?
That's none of your business.
About that saber for the Voivod.
Have you forged it yet? Show me.
There
It's
you go.
ready. I quenched it in the soot water.
What about the blood?
I killed a dog. I did everything like you said. Here you go.
More than one, actually.
I did a pretty good job with it.
Shukariben. Beautiful. The Voivod will be happy about how well it fits in the hand. You're probably waiting for a revolt, aren't you? Here, just take it. We've got enough to share. And here's
What is it, a piece
something
of
for you
bread?
to wear. Let other folks see that you're our friend.
Thank you. I mean it.
Ah, at least it'll be clear to all. You're one of ours and you don't wish us ill. Unlike certain other people.
I feel
What
like
do you
she's
mean?
not going to give me actual
When the
money.
Voivod was washing away the curse, I looked at the coals in the water. They made circles on the bottom. That means the Voivod was cursed by a woman.
A woman? What woman?
The coals didn't say. Though I do have an idea who it was. But enough of that. I'm sure you have enough on your plate already. And we thank you, Miromanush. Take care.
So remember what? $45 and a hat. Remember when I had said about not getting lost and and forgetting about that lady? Well, I had forgotten for a second, but it's fine. want to know what this looks like, but it's not like it's something worthwhile. Alright, we need to go up here. I still think it's annoying that you gotta do that. So I'm also to continue. I don't want to deal with that. Hello. Been a long time.
With you, sir.
Thank you once again for saving Sir Hans's life. And mine. I promised I'd pay you back, and I keep my word. So please accept this token of gratitude on behalf of me and Sir Hans.
Thank you, Henry.
I am
You're
an honorable man, aren't
honorable
I?
man who doesn't make promises lightly. I'll put it aside for Pavlena. At least she'll have something now, after all the horrors she's been through.
Okay, goodbye. What? That's
Greetings,
it?
sir. What would you like?
I don't want you to teach me anything. You know, to be honest, I could have sworn you got an achievement for that, but guess not. That's kind of unfortunate. Back here we go. So the one thing is a horse race. I can't see anything. Hello. The other one's down there. Oh, okay. Hello. Bibrek.
What? You're
Why is
covered
everyone
in
gotta
blood,
mention
my
that?
friend.
It's a style. Riding competition. So what's the other one then?
I'm looking for someone who organises riding competitions around here.
Come closer and listen. Daban horse. I am Bibrek.
So,
Henry.
I'm glad to meet anyone who wants to honor the long tradition of mounted archery. Bow, crossbow, arrow, bolt, horse. A steady hand and sharp eyes.
what are the odds
You
that this
gallop,
would be done
you
after I
shoot.
was just complaining about that?
Targets fall and the groschen pile up. There aren't many these days who would challenge me and my mare first of 1,000. The
If
Cubans
that's the
are
name of
lazy.
his actual horse,
and
that
meat
is a
from the nomads
crazy
is
cool
just
name.
the same.
Who's this Mick?
Mikolai. He trades horses here at the camp. And of course, he's also a skilled rider.
I could
And he
be him.
heard that I'm organizing archery contests here. He immediately came up with his
I
own
getcha, I
races.
getcha, I getcha.
But at least he's not a Cuman.
Why do the Cumans bother you? Aren't you one yourself by any chance?
I am Yassian. And my horse, first of 1,000, is Kengli.
What's Yassian?
You see, we Yassians are something like bows. And Cumans, Mordvins, Skipchaks, and Seljuks too. Those are sheep. But you must know that. After all, you have already had the honor of dealing with that Vasco's band.
So you're like quarrelling neighbours. How did you ever end up here?
The Lord of the Heavens, Stangri, put me in his bow and shot me westward.
And why?
So I might spread his renown in mounted archery here, of course. So, what do you shoot with then?
I mean, it depends. Definitely not. We'll go with
A
bow.
bow.
Nice. But between us, do not let Mikolai get his hands on it, or he will poke his eye out.
And that sounds
Alright,
like a him
but what
problem.
about the race? How does it work here?
One thing at a time. There is an altar in the woods over there that I built to the great Yassian marksman, Karachin. Every rider must bow to it before the competition. That is our custom. So, what do you say? Shall we go?
Wait, I'd like to speak with Mikolai as well.
Why?
You said he's holding races here too, right?
Sure. Talk with him if you want. But you are only wasting
I would have
time.
done that afterwards, but
It was good to see you, my friend.
okay. Talk to the other one. Kind of odd. Sir, I need to talk with you. Sir.
I'm looking for someone who organises horse races here. Bibrek told me you're in charge of things here?
Because I am not just some ordinary horse trader, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I am Mikolai. And with my horse, Tuv, I organize horse races in this region. As a proper Lovari, I make sure it is a challenge for both riders and horses. But we are missing a proper challenger. We cannot find a single decent rider anywhere around here. Even Bibrek,
Me.
the best human rider, is afraid of me.
What does that mean, that you're lovery?
Ask our horses about that. They will tell you how a proper Lovari cares for
I don't think they can
I
speak
can't speak
English.
with horses. At least not sober.
A pity. Folks who understand them can trade them properly, maybe even sell them for a good price. They are almost as clever as people. If Tooth happened to outlive me, he could easily organize these races on his own. What about you and your horse?
He's loyal.
He's simply a partner. A friend and a helper. Rather like a dog.
That is how it should be. But not everyone understands that. And Bibrek least of all.
Bibrek told me only nice things about you as well.
Ignore Bibrek. We, Lovari, are more than happy to swindle people like him in horse trading.
Alright, but how about these races? How do they go?
Every challenger must first bow to Zamur. I tell you, he
No,
was a
just
hell
worship
of a
everybody.
rider. People will talk about him until Judgment Day. There is an altar in his name in the woods nearby. If you do not say a prayer there, your horse will
Who the heck
throw
are
you
you?
before the race even starts.
I better not skip that then.
I will take you there. Shall we go?
Okay.
We can go.
Excellent. Follow me. So here we are. Zamur's altar.
What now? Should I cross myself and pray?
No. A bow will suffice. Then say this. This altar belongs to Zamur, the greatest racing rider of all Lovari. In this region, it shall forever recall his glory.
You cheat! Mitkebzas, Michinas!
Hello.
Leave it out, Bibrek.
What's the matter? Did something happen?
I built this altar here. It is Karachin's grave.
You only claim it after I dedicated it to Zamur. Before that, you did not care about it.
I dug up 4 arrowheads here, a harness and a kinjal. It is clear.
I heard Zamur's spirits hammering horseshoes here. And in the morning, I found scattered coal.
I scattered it myself to drive away evil forces from Karachin's grave, you fool.
One more word and
Say nothing.
look around.
I don't want to
Only
get in.
dark,
I want to be
dangerous woods
sighted.
everywhere. But the spirit of Zamur protects us. In camp, on the
If
roads,
it was like a
and
hey,
during
calm down
races.
both.
Reason enough for him to have this altar.
So that is why you're holding your races up there. You fear the woods, so you would rather run your horse across a field. This is the grave of Yassian war leader and warrior. The god Tengri must have guided him this far. This altar belongs to him. Every arrow loose that hits its mark is in his honor.
Only you are shooting at straw dummies and targets stuck together with manner. Oh, mighty warrior.
You see, I'm training. For the likes of you.
Chill.
Fellas.
Sorry, Henry, this has nothing to do with you.
But this is actually useful for us. Let him decide who
I
the altar
mean,
rightfully
based
belongs
off of how it
So tell us,
sounds,
Henry,
not
which is
him.
better? Straight up honest horse racing or hoofing around shooting at targets?
I'll give you hoofing around.
I mean, they're both have
Mounted
their
archery is a noble art. So,
positives. Yeah.
Why, a nightly tournament, of course.
Huh?
A joust with lances, horses in caparisons, riders in full armor.
Yeah, why can't you joust? That'd be cool.
They charge each other, lower their lances, take aim, and whack! A shower of splinters, and one of them, sometimes both, go flying.
That sounds like a damn quick way to meet the Lord.
I understand the altar is important. You're arguing. Yeah.
Listen, I see it matters a lot to both of you. But you can't keep quarreling forever.
ask around the camp. Everyone will tell you the altar is mine.
Not a chance. Everyone knows I was the one who built this altar.
But you haven't asked anyone yourselves, have you?
Why bother? There is no judge here who would understand.
What about me?
Then I shall decide. What do you say?
What do you think? He's not one of us.
But since we already have you here, Henry...
We'll probably not find anyone better.
I saw you drinking with the Cumans, so perhaps you will truly be impartial.
And who would he side with anyway? You are more human than I am.
Perhaps you are right. He already knows Arwida. Marika did not return, but he did not refuse him help.
He did it for the money anyway. And he messed it up as well, did he not?
Rude.
So, how shall we do this then?
You and I shall prepare a few challenges for Henry, so he understands
What?
what is at stake. If he manages both, we shall accept his judgment.
Very well. Whatever judgment he delivers about the altar afterwards, I shall accept it.
The thing I enjoy most is the best.
So I'm to try both racing and mounted archery, and
I
whichever
mean-
I enjoy more will take precedence.
Most likely
The
it'd be the
spirit of
racing.
Zamur will make sure you lean toward the racing.
Mounted archery is
As
hard.
soon as you hit the first target, you will feel Karachin's blessing.
So which will you start with?
Let's do the mounted archery.
First, I would...
Mounted archery, of course. While the horse is still fresh.
Pashtu ograjcha banjola, usomele hakerava. We are starting with the race.
I said it first.
First. Ah.
So, where shall I begin?
Did I not say I would do this one first? Like, hello?
I'd like to ride a shooting course.
In the dark? That is asking for trouble. Come back in the morning, all right? Farewell, my friend.
So needy, these people. Why did that seem quick? Why does everything seem so much quicker here? Fast traveling makes sense because the map is smaller. But why did waiting? Like, bro, we zoomed through that. It's never that quick. Hello.
I feel like shooting a little.
I do not see any weapon on your back that is used for
Are
shooting.
you
right?
serious?
First, get yourself a bow. Or a small
There's a crossbow. Oh, it's gotta be a
I'll be
small.
with you, good sir.
How about now? I'm just... Chill out. Hello.
I'd like to ride a shooting course.
Just say the word.
I've said the word.
You would find it helpful to know how things work here. Yes?
True.
Sure.
So what exactly is mounted archery like? What do I need to know?
Before you ride your first race, you must know at least the basic rules. Otherwise, you would feel like a foal having kumis poured over its head. We ride up above the camp, where I have set up a circuit. I paced it all out myself, so the paths are narrow and the horses can only manage a canter. They are afraid to go faster. Do not try it anyway. You cannot really shoot properly at a gallop because you need your hands free. If you do not want to guide the horse yourself, let it follow the path. It will find the right route on its own.
What can I shoot with?
A bow or a small crossbow. I will always give you a bit of ammunition at the start. We have 3 types of targets, each with different points. Different courses have different scoring systems. On each of them you compete against the points I scored there.
How do I know which way to go?
The course you will ride is always marked. If you still get lost, just leave the route to your horse and focus on shooting.
Anything else?
You have limited time to score points, so do not stop anywhere. If you miss something, you miss it. Just ride on. If you finish before time runs out, you get 5 bonus points. Anything else you would like to know?
I think I get it. Well, bruh. I think I'm good.
Give me a
Tricks.
tip on how to make sure I win.
You know the trick for quick drawing and aiming, but you could also use a mounted shooting technique.
What trick would you suggest?
If you ever meet a woman from the Karluk tribe, do not, under any circumstances, yank on her mustache.
Alright.
Okay.
If you forget something, feel free to ask. I will not bite.
Good to know.
Now, on to the race.
Well, that
First,
was odd.
You will ride the course I call Torque.
How many courses am I
It is
gonna have
more
to
than
do?
enough to get acquainted with mounted archery. It is not particularly difficult and it is fairly long, so you will have plenty of time to try everything. It just goes in a loop, so let your horse follow the path. It will leave your hands free for shooting. To win, you only need to match my number of points. If you shoot more, so much the better for you. For starters, I will waive the bets as well. That is what a good soul I am.
All right, let's get to it.
Legyen ez a ló páratlan!
Yes.
Legyen gyors a csikója! Vágjon gyorsan az esze!
Uh-huh, sure.
Ready? Just a moment!
Follow the path. Bro, that is gonna be so hard.
Where did it go?
It's so hard to see where you're aiming. Brother.
Down it goes.
Horse is encumbered. Didn't you say there's other targets? They look the same to me. Halfway point? Why was that worth 6? Guess maybe based on size. Is that considered a target?
Hey!
Yes. If I hit this, God shot. Bruh. Call me Henry the Eighth. What if I hit that rabbit? Is that bonus points? I mean, this is a little ridiculous. Why is the horse encumbered? What are you talking about, horse? It's encumbered. Why is it not wearing what it should be? That's odd. Where is this idiot? Prove yourself and go to him for the results. Roger that. That wasn't too bad. It really is hard though to aim. Skirt! I don't know why my horse was naked. Hey.
How did I fare?
You have conquered the first course. I knew
Please
you
tell
would
me I don't
manage
gotta do all of them.
Though Korachin's spirit must have helped you a bit. For the second challenge, you will ride a different course. I think I might already know which one. Do you want to ride some more?
I guess.
Hand the targets, and off we go.
For the second challenge, you could try Huntskull. It is not much harder than the first one, but its shape is a bit different. Halfway through, it crosses the center of the loop. If you let him, your horse will find the right path on his own. I will allow you the same or higher point total than I have on that course. And do not worry about wagers just yet.
I'm curious to see how
Which
this
means
goes.
there's gonna be at least a third one.
Fáradhatatlanul, mint a víz árja. Áttör az emelkedő.
What could he possibly
Gyorsan,
be
mint
saying?
tengeri kilőtt nyila.
Onward.
Rider is in position. Ready?
Oh god, now it's really fast. I guess being encumbered was good. Bang! Had to really make sure. Bang!
1, 2, 3. Where did it go?
I was hoping for the slow motion, but I didn't get it. Why am I not getting slow motion here? There we go. Really gotta wait for it.
Nice.
Yeah, I knew we're missing that one. Slow mode really quickly there. Yep, saw that one too. We just gotta make sure we hit this, otherwise we have to redo it. Bruh. Wait, I got 18.
All done.
It said 18. How did I get 18?
How did it turn out?
If I counted correctly, you have now finished the second test.
But I missed.
You improve with every hit.
Was it not
Only
14,
the
14,
third
and then I got to
final
the end and it
challenge
went up?
remains for you. Do you want to write some more?
I'm confused. Yeah, let's just do the
And
last
the
one.
targets, and off we go.
Now the third and last course awaits you. You are already doing better than the most seasoned Cuman. You deserve a real
It's kind of funny
challenge.
that being
I will
encumbered
set
made
up
it
the
better.
course I call Wineskin.
Oh. And which way does it lead?
That I will not tell you. But do not worry. There are still markers. We will not bet on it. And again, I will accept either your win or matching my points. If you manage it, you are done.
Let's do it then.
See, I didn't expect that I would have to do like all these things.
Áttör az emelkedőn! Gyorsan, mint tengeri kilőtt nyila!
16 points.
Just a moment.
Down it goes.
Already halfway.
Third time's a charm.
I saw that missing.
Yeah, yeah.
See, once it starts wobbling at a certain point. Like it goes slow motion and then it wobbles.
Nice one, Henry.
Didn't even see him for a second.
Hey, third in a row. Ooh, yeah.
That's what I like to call beating the record.
Three in a row. Oh.
Get beaten.
I knew it! Yeah!
So, how did it turn out?
Looks like we won.
Do not play dumb. The third course is conquered. And if Karachin were alive, he would deem you his equal. I look at you that way too. So I shall trust your word in the altar dispute.
Excellent. That's good to hear.
You have enough skill now to try other courses and difficulty levels too. And make sure you place a wager next time. Drop by.
Okay.
I'll bear that in mind. Thanks.
Interesting that you can just like stop it right there. Alright. So we are basically out of Zitime. We'll do the racing tomorrow. Yeah, there's a lot to do. I was not expecting there to be this much. 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought it was gonna be like 3, and with this is kind of like I guess 2 separate ones in one. I don't know, whatever. But we'll continue with this quest line, I guess technically, later. It's nice to be back though. It's a nice little place. I like this area. The fact that it's small is kind of a little better because it's just easier to get places, but whatever. Anyway, we will return tomorrow. But for now, we